Good morning po sa lahat. Magandang umaga po. Ako po si Jello Maranan, ang inyo pong host ngayong Lunes ito para sa ating virtual flag raising ceremony. Bago po ang lahat, pinapaalala ko lang po na huwag ninyong kalimutan mag-sign up sa ating virtual flag raising ceremony attendance. Ang link po ay naka-flash sa inyong mga screen. Okay po, bago po tayo mag-umpisa, mag-unat-unat po muna tayo upang magising at mabuhayan po tayo ng dugo. Kayo po ay inaanyayahang sumabay sa ating morning exercise. Yan, pasensya na po at nagkaroon ng technicalities. So ulitin po natin ang ating morning exercise.
DJ Prince.
Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, upang ang katawan natin ay sumigla. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, upang ang katawan natin ay sumigla. Pag sa gabi, maaga kang matulog. Sa umaga, maaga kang gumising. Agad mag-jogging jogging. Sa magpapling-pling. Ay ipabalik-balik at paywang mo. Ay pakipiting ang braso mo. Kamay ay susunod sa
DJ Prince.
Mag-exercise. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, upang ang katawan natin ay sumigla. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga, tuwing umaga. Mag-exercise tayo tuwing umaga, upang ang katawan natin ay sumigla.
DJ Prince. DJ Prince.
Mag-exercise.
DJ Prince.
Ayan po. Nakapag-unat-unat na rin po. Ngayon naman po, umpisahan po natin ang ating virtual flag raising ceremony sa isang maikling panalangin na pangungunahan ni Mr. Joel Vargas. Ito po ay susundan ng ating pambansang awit, panunumpa sa watawat at panunumpa ng kawani ng gobyerno. Ilagay po natin ang ating mga sarili sa banal na presensya ng ating Panginoon.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Ama namin mapagmahal, pinupuri at pinapasalamatan ka namin dahil kami iyong tinipon ngayong umaga. Pagyamanin mo po ang aming mga gawain. Kami iyong patnubayan at iwaksi sa aming kaisipan ang anumang masamang pag-iisip, inggit at pagkamasarili. Ipagkaloob mo po ang pagmamahal na hindi naghihintay ng kapalit, bagkus ay bukas palad nagkakaloob ng anumang tulong. Hinihiling namin ito sa pamamagitan ni Jesucristo naming Panginoon. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sabay-sabay nating itaas ang ating kanang kamay para sa panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas.
Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas.
At sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal,
Katarungan
at kalayaan.
na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Panunumpa ng kawani ng gobyerno. Ako'y kawani ng gobyerno. Tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay. Dahil dito, ako'y papasok ng maaga at magtatrabaho ng lampas sa takdang oras kung kinakailangan. Magsisilbi ako ng magalang at mabilis sa lahat ng nangangailangan. Pangangalagaan ko ang mga gamit, kasangkapan at iba pang pag-aari ng pamahalaan. Magiging pantay at makatarungan ang pakikitungo ko sa mga lumalapit sa aming tanggapan. Magsasalita ako laban sa katiwalian at pagsasamantala. Hindi ko gagamitin ang aking panunungkulan sa sarili kong kapakanan. Hindi ako hihingi o tatanggap ng suhol. Sisikapin kong madagdagan ang aking talino at kakayahan upang ang antas ng paglilingkod sa bayan ay patuloy na maitaas. Sapagkat ako'y isang kawani ng gobyerno at tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay sa bayan ko at sa panahong ito. Ako at ang aking mga kapwa kawani ay kailangan tungo sa maunlad, masagana at mapayapang Pilipinas. Sa harap ninyong lahat, ako'y taus-pusong nanunumpa.
Quality Policy Statement. The Department of Education is committed to provide learners with basic education that is accessible, inclusive, and liberating through proactive leadership, shared governance, evidence-based policies, standards, and programs, responsive and relevant curricula, highly competent and committed officials, teaching and non-teaching personnel, an learning environment. The department holds highest standards, needs, and expectations by adhering the constitutional mandates, statutory and regulatory requirements, and sustain client satisfaction through continuous improvement of the quality management system. Ngayon naman po, atin pong pakinggan ang ating mga chiefs of divisions and services para sa kanilang mga updates o announcements. Umpisahan po natin sa aming opisina ang administrative services. Tinatawagan ko po si Mrs. Demandante, ang aming Administrative Officer 5.
Kaya wala tayo si Ma'am Dante, si Ma'am Narsing. Wala si Ma'am Narsing, ano? Diyan,
Okay po. So proceed na po tayo. Susunod po ay si
accounting.
from accounting services po, si Ma'am Jo Lorenzo.
Naririnig ako, Abe. Am I heard?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear po.
Wala pang masyadong good morning po everyone. Our bosses, SDS, ASDSS, Chiefs of Services, Principals, non-teaching personnel, lahat po teachers. Good morning po everyone. Happy week. The accounting services is right now is not very much busy in processing mga claims for 2022, January. Pero meron po tayong na-receive na bagong-bagong order on the payment of gratuity pay for job orders. Pag-uusapan po namin ito with the budget services. Dahil job order po to ay savings from MOE yung ating gagamitin. So wait po tayo. Marami din po, may mga guidelines din po na nanggagaling sa DBM on the new threshold for MOE. But it's still very early to... Naririnig ako?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, but it's very early to cascade the guideline, the order, dahil naghihintay pa po tayo ng further issuance from COA on its implementation. Heads up lang, na-increase po yung ating threshold for capital outlay. So, below that threshold, MOE po. But then again, let's wait for COA guidelines pa po. We are busy also right now on the gathering of reports from schools para po ito ma-consolidate and to be incorporated sa ating consolidated financial reports for submission to our oversight agencies. Yan po sa COA, sa DBM, and also to the DepEd Central Office through the region. Yun lamang po for now. Marami kaming pag-uusapan with the budget services. Calling po budget family. Ay marami tayong pag-uusapan on reconciliation ng ating mga figures. Hindi na siguro ako dapat dito mag-elaborate for that, but we should reconcile our records. Yun lamang po for now. Have a blessed week. Tapos
Thank you po, Ma'am Jo.
Okay.
Proceed naman po tayo sa budget services. Ma'am Lilian Saavedra.
In behalf of Ma'am Lilian Saavedra, Makatapang po. Good morning po sa lahat. good morning po sa ASDS, sa mga ASDSs po, Chief of Services, and the rest of my co-peers sa naglilingkod sa DepEd Manila. Sa budget po, unahin ko po muna yung SRI. Alam ko po iniintay niyo po yung 3,000. Good news po ito. Obligated po ito ng 31 ng December. Naririnig po ako. Sir Jello.
Yes, Ma'am Dinica.
Na obligated po ng 31 ng December po ang ating SRI na 3K.
See?
And waiting lang po kami sa release ng cash nito. Requested na po yung NCA ng Central Office pero advice po sa amin kagabi. Ni-request na po ng Central Office, hindi na po i-request ng mga division offices. So, antay-antay lang po tayo sa kung ano magiging announcement sa amin, kung kailan po maibibigay yung 3,000. And minention na po ni Boss Josie yung about sa JO. Meron naman po kaming naka-earmark dyan. Bali, obligated po. Titingnan lang po namin yung guidelines. We should be dispensing the payment based po sa guidelines. And then, remind ko lang po, hindi pa rin po kami nakakasubmit ng year-end report ng ating utilization. Medyo talaga pong nahirapan kami sa budget side sa mga submission ng mga secondary schools. Ako po talaga nag-check ng isa-isa ng report. So sad po na may mga schools po na nag-overdraft. Overdraft po, ibig sabihin po, nag-exceed po sa allotment, both PS and MOOE. Ginagawan po natin ng troubleshooting. Hopefully po maayos po ito lahat at maisubmit po today. So, ito po i-remind ko po sa mga school heads sa secondaries. Paki-monitor nyo naman po talaga ang inyong mga finance. Lagi po kayong magkaroon ng reconciliation to avoid po yung mga ganito pong problema po. And we will have a meeting with accounting po ngayon regarding po sa mga important matters na gagawin po natin sa year-end reports. Yun lamang po and salamat po. Have a good day and a helpful week. Thank you.
Okay, thank you po, Ma'am Emma from Budget Services. Ngayon naman po, pumunta po tayo sa Assets Management Services, Ma'am Carol Kerry.
Good morning po. On behalf po ni Ma'am Carol, ako po yung magbibigay ng update para sa Asset Management Services po. Good morning po sa ating superintendent, sa mga ASDSS and Chiefs of Services. Good morning. Update po, laptop distribution po from the central office. Nasa 95% na po yung naipamigay po namin. So may natitira pang 5%. Baka po today tatawagan po namin yung mga principal ng schools na concern para mapapick up po sa kanila yung mga laptop. And teachers kit distribution din po ongoing sa mga school. Ganun din po yung mga modules for quarter 3 and 4 from the central office. Ongoing po yung pag-receive po ng property ng asset management services at ganun din po yung distribution from bodega warehouse namin papunta sa mga school ongoing po. Yun lang po para sa asset management. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po, Sir Carlo. Sa ICT, Sir JC Sarmiento.
Good morning po sa lahat. Good morning po sa ating SDS, Assistant Superintendents, Principals, and Supervisors. Last week po, we had a meeting with Microsoft on how we can further improve our services to our teachers in their delivery of instruction. So watch out na lang po for it, hopefully on the third week of January. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat. Back to you, Sir Jen.
Thank you po, Sir JC. Proceed naman po tayo sa Chief ng Human Resource Management Services, Ma'am Mesusa L. De La Cruz.
Good morning, everyone. Naririnig ako, Jello. Okay siya.
Yes po, good morning po, ma'am.
Good morning. The system for tax adjustment for 2022 was already given by NCR last Friday. So the tax adjustment will take effect for this month of January 2022. SRI payment for newly hired and retired teachers. The payroll will be given to budget today. Pasensya na po at medyo mahirap po talaga siyang i-compute. Then prohibition for transfer of officials and employees started yesterday, January 9, 2022. That means bawal na po tayong mag-reassign, detail, designate ng tao, or mag-assume sa bagong post para sa mga na-promote, which will entail physical movement from one unit to another. So in case na hindi po siya maiiwasan, we will ask for exemption sa COMELEC po. So we have teachers, meron po tayong teachers na naabutan po ng election ban, requesting for transfer. So kung ito po ay urgent talaga at hindi na makakapag-antay na matapos ang ban, pwede naman po, they will ask for exemption. Pero ang policy po natin dyan, yung mga teachers na nag-ask for transfer, sila po yung magpa-process ng kanilang exemption sa COMELEC. So sa tingin ko po, yung request for exemption ay online din po yan sigurado sa COMELEC. So sila po ang magpa-process niyan bago po natin i-facilitate yung kanilang request for transfer. Then we will start deployment today for T1 and also promotion for T2 and T3. Kasi March 25, 2022 pa po yung prohibition or ban for deployment ay for hiring and promotion. So kung wala pa po tayong request for teachers, please submit your request to be validated by supervisors in charge of your school. Kung wala pa pong request na naipasa sa amin. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Mesusa. Proceed naman po tayo kay Attorney Mary Grace Repelente ng Legal and Complaint Services.
Hi, good morning. No announcement yet from the legal services. Let's all keep safe po.
Thank you po, Attorney. Ngayon naman po, from Records Management Services, Mr. Ferdinand C. Cabaluna.
Naririnig ba ako, Angelo?
Yes po, naririnig ko.
Ferdinand P. Cabaluna. Ang record services po ay nakalatag na ang mga kaukulang work o schedule adjustments para matiyak ang tuloy-tuloy na daloy ng serbisyo sa ating mga kliyente na sinasang-alang-alang ang ligtas na workplace at mga empleyado natin alinsunod sa umiiral na health protocols. Yun lamang po at malusog at ligtas na umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you po, sir. Sunod naman po, from Publication Services, Sir Ray Punsalan.
Hi, good morning. So once again, I will be reporting in behalf of the Publication Services. And so for our usual coursing of communications, we received around 30 communications composing of division memorandums, unnumbered, advisories, circular letters, and office memorandums. And from these, 15 were already uploaded and disseminated to the field. Some of which were like the reassignment of some elementary school principals, the announcement of the MSAT or the Manila Science High School admission test, which will be held from February 28 to March 31, 2022, and also the announcement of the LEM meeting, which will be held later at 1 p.m. via Zoom. Also, our office, in coordination with the record services, will have a few changes when it comes to the dissemination of some of our memorandums and our other issuances, but it will be later further explained by our chief, Mr. Punzalan, during the LEM meeting. So that's it. There are no more announcements to make. Let us just all stay safe and take extra precautions, especially during these times. Thank you and good morning again.
Thank you po, Ma'am Abby. Next naman po, para sa School Plan Services, si Sir Nestor Amasio.
Good morning, everyone. No update for today for school plan. Thank you.
Thank you po, Sir Jerry. Sunod naman po, ang Chief Supervisor ng School Governance and Operations Division, Sir Ver Santos.
Thank you and good morning, everyone. Not feeling well today. We have series of activities to be done scheduled today. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you po, Sir Ver. Proceed naman po tayo sa Chief Education Supervisor ng Curriculum Implementation Division, si Ma'am Aida Rondilla.
Good morning po sa lahat. Ito po yung announcement, dalawa lang po from the Curriculum Implementation Division. Relative to the resignation of Dr. Philip Baldera, there will be additional schools to be supervised by by the following public schools district supervisors. So those schools previously handled by Dr. Baldera, which is PAES Junior and Senior High School, will now be under Dr. Joyfe Ancheta. For PAES Elementary School, it will be given to Dr. Rosalina Aranza Mendez, and Tondo High School and the Senior High School will be under Dr. Paulo Adorio. Another announcement, the SEM break or mid-year break for teachers, which will be on January 31 to February 5 according to the school calendar. And thank you very much, Dr. Talatad, for the reminder. This will be a school-based inset. The details of this inset will be discussed later during the LEM. Thank you very much and good morning.
Thank you po, Ma'am Aida. Ngayon po, proceed naman po tayo sa messages from Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Umpisahan po natin kay Dr. Melody P. Cruz.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Sa atin pong Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Magdalena Lim, sa aking mga kasamang ASDS, Sir Araw, Attorney Kasangkapan, Dr. Ailes, sa mga hepe ng mga divisions at services, sa ating mga punong guro, supervisor at mga guro. Magandang umaga po. Remind ko lang po, before the LEM po this afternoon, this morning, we will have a unit presentation of 2021 annual accomplishment reports. Hinati po ito sa dalawang batch para po masiguro na tayo ay may physical distancing. So right after the flag ceremony po, ang batch 1 ay magi-start ng presentation, and ang batch 1 po ay ang finance, administrative, human resource management, asset management, records management, and publication services. Para naman po sa batch 2, tomorrow morning, sila po ay ang legal, school plant, ICT, school health, CID, and SUOB. So, uso po ang ubot sipon. Ingat po tayong lahat. Salamat po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Melody. Next naman po, si Dr. Cynthia L. Ailes.
Everyone. My concern. So relative to the Ayan, sorry po, nawala po ako, no? Am I clear again? Clear na po ako ulit. Nawala po ako kanina.
Clear na po.
Okay, thank you. So yun po. So we are waiting for your invitation po. And then another thing is that it was mentioned also by by Sir Kabaluan a while ago, no? The record section that we have to review the processes that we have, no? Kung ano man yung mga process na meron tayo last year na nag-cause ng delay. So let's look into that and find out how are we going to lessen the processes and somehow improve. And let's be parang somehow embracing the online mode of giving services to our clientele. So let's review our processes. Let's mind again our processes. And for the message, I would like to share the passage from Genesis 31:13, and which says, I am the God of Bethel, where thou anointed the pillar, and where thou viewest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return unto the land of thy kindred. So the title is Time. So right time. When God has prepared something for you, He will call you at the right time. The Lord that has called Abraham and the Lord that is calling you right now is the same God. So I'm talking about the position that you have right now. What could be that part of your life that He is asking you to arise? So ano nga ba yon? Yung mga hindi natin nagawa, kailangan daw mag-arise na tayo. What is that calling that He made you before and now He is telling you to arise and fulfill it? So yung mga hindi natin nagawa, ano nakaraan? Let's move forward. There may be something that God wanted you to live right now and go back to where you started. Ano yung mga dati nating passion na nawala because of pandemic? Ang sabi nga nun, you could start again. And from there, you have to embrace what you have right now. Go back to your previous commitment. I believe that He is calling, that He is talking to us right now. What could be the thing that He wanted us to live and go to the place He wanted us to be? Arise, heed to His call. With that, God's morning, everyone, and keep safe.
God bless us.
Okay, thank you po, Ma'am Ailes. Next naman po, si Sir Pedro M. Araw. Okay po, proceed na po tayo sa susunod na ASDS. Si Attorney Antonio C. Kasangkapan.
Thank you, Angelo. Good morning to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Magdalena Lim, my co-assistant superintendents, Sir Pete Araw, Dr. Cynthia Ailes, Dr. Merido P. Cruz, these unit heads, Chief of Services, Chief of the Divisions, and of course the school heads and all employees of DepEd Manila. A safe January 10, 2022 to all of us. First things first, I would like to commend the finance departments of DepEd Manila, accounting, budget services. Alam kong medyo busy kayo ngayon for the finalizations of your report to BBM and other government agencies. And I hope yung mga schools, especially yung mention ni Emma kanina, yung mga implementing units na nakaantabi ngayon, nanonood ngayon sa ating virtual flag ceremony, please comply with your reconciliation insofar as your finances is concerned, so that the budget and accounting services DepEd Manila will fully operational insofar as their reportorial part of their work is concerned. And of course, I would like also to commend the governance part of this DepEd Manila, headed by Sir Chief Berilio Santos. Get well soon, sir. Your office is in charge of the reportorial insofar as the accomplishment report of DepEd Manila, that will be form part of the accomplishment report of our superintendents in the submission before the CES board. And also, I would like to commend all the school heads, in your continuity, your service continuity plan in this alert level 3, and may nagsasabi baka maging alert level 4, but we are not sure yet. And of course, the extension of that quarantine category so far as the high risk of Omicron variant, insofar as the transmissibility is concerned. We have 28,000 yesterday, and the IATF and Okta expecting to reach 30,000. In fact, the United States has 1 million per day. So at least in the Philippines, 30,000 as compared to 1 million daily cases in the United States is much lesser. Although we will not discount the fact that although this Omicron variant is not that fatal, but still it can infect 30,000 daily cases. So maybe a suggestion on my part, although we are still alert level 3, we could practice what we practiced before, wearing face mask and face shield every time, and we siguro mag-create muna tayo, kumain tayo ng mag-isa, na tayo kumain na sabay-sabay. Kung pwede man siguro mga alfresco, open air. Alam naman natin na marami ang Omicron variant na hindi pa natetest. Alam natin na yung 30,000 na yan, superficial yan, baka nasa 50,000 na daily yan. Kasi mas marami yung di natetest, especially yung mga asymptomatic. Hindi natin alam, tayo pala mismo ay carrier ng Omicron variant without knowing it. So, ibig sabihin, take care of ourselves and our neighbor, our co-employees. Isipin natin na bawat isa sa atin ay positive. So that kung iisipin natin yun, lahat tayo mag-iingat. So, as I've said, yung mga ating mga meeting na in-person, face-to-face, siguro maglayo-layo at naka-face mask and face shield. Huwag kakain ng magbubukas ng face mask ng may katabi. Because sabi nga natin itong isang Omicron variant makakahawa ng 10 sa isang instance, more than 10 times than Delta. At any rate, keep safe everyone, and I would like to give message that there is nothing more important in life actually. There is nothing more important in life than life itself. Thank you very much and good morning.
Okay, good morning po. Na-disconnect daw po ang ating host, Sir Joel Var. Sir Joel. We now move on to our other Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Pedro Arao. Sir, you're on po. Ayan, nakabalik na po ang ating host. Sir Jello.
Salamat po, Sir JC. Pasensya na po at na-disconnect.
Sir Jello, mukhang nahihirapan komunik gamit ang kanyang bagong cellphone. So, we now move on na po to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Magdalena Lim.
Thank you, JC. Thank you, Jello. Akala ko ako pa yung disconnect. But on times like this, we really need a good connection. So good morning, everyone. Good morning to our assistant superintendents, the chiefs of services, our school heads, our employees, and the rest of the SDO Manila team. I hope that everyone is well, although I know that some of us are sick. There are also a few na nag-positive ng talaga. But that gives us a message that we should really be very careful. Sabi nga ni Sir Tony, mga reminders niya, at tatandaan natin yun, dudugtungan ko lang when you are in the office and even at home, or especially if you are commuting, please refrain as much as possible from talking. It's through the mouth na nakaka-transmit ang variant, ang COVID virus. So if it's not necessary anyway in your workplace, in our workplace, wag na muna tayo tahimik lang muna tayong gagawa. And I would insist that everyone should be at least 1 meter apart when you are transacting business. Huwag na masyadong lumapit para magsalita. You could be heard. Just the signal or just make a notification kung you need a louder volume para magkarinigan. But just the same, the mask should be on always. may advice nga na double mask. I don't know the logic of that, pero mas maganda talagang nagsisiguro na tayo. The virus is spread so fast that we are not even aware of it, and the symptoms is very similar to a flu. Kaya nakakalito, and I know that most of us are already paranoid. Napapraning na tayo na pagka tayo sinipon o kaya tayo inuubos, scratchy throat, ay Omicron na agad ang duda natin. And it's good to be very cautious para nag-iingat pa rin tayo mas lalo na. Meron lang akong paalala sa lahat, when you feel that you are sick and you do not feel to go to work, huwag niyong kalimutan na mag-file ng leave, ha? Because you are not excused until there is already an MOV or means of verification that you are positive through an antigen test or through RT-PCR test. Pag nag-swab kayo. Only then, na pag nakabigay kayo ng proof na ma-offset na yung leave ninyo at magiging excused ang absence. Pero kung kayo naman ay na-come in contact with a person who is declared positive, excused din kayo. But then we need also some evidences that yung mga housemates nyo, yung family members ay positive, kaya excused din kayo from coming to office. But otherwise, meanwhile, while you are waiting for the MOVs, please file Form 6 para hindi kayo awol. Just take care of yourselves. Una muna talaga ang health natin among others. But also we have to consider our services dahil tayo mga lingkod bayan. Tayo ay may tungkulin pa rin sa gobyerno. And we shouldn't be defeated by our fears. Baka if it's cold, there are some medicines na pwedeng mag-cure dyan, and then if it persists, siguro kailangan ng magpatingin sa doktor. But see to it that our services still continues. I would implore to our chiefs to implement already the alternative working arrangement that you have planned, taking into consideration the tasks that could be assigned to our employees, the task that could be done at home. Yung hindi naman pwedeng gawin sa bahay, like yung paglilinis, hindi natin pwedeng gawin sa bahay yon. We could make some work arrangement like scheduling so that the inside reporting can be maximized. Yung hindi tayo na uuwi agad-agad, baka pwede pa nating magtagal sa opisina to work on other things that are really meritorious to compensate for our work from home status. Kasi hindi lahat ay mabibigyan ng trabaho na para maiuwi. Ilan sa atin ang trabaho ay talagang dapat na inside. So ang mga hepe natin ay gagawa ng kanilang schedule or arrangement para mako-compensate naman yung mga araw at oras na wala sila sa opisina. So uulitin ko pa rin ang ating pag-iingat lalo na sa ating trabaho at sa pagko-commute dahil hindi natin alam kung sino ang katabi natin na makakahawa sa atin. Mamaya, we are going to have our LEM and a lot will be discussed there. At dito rin matatakel ang mga guidelines na dapat susundin ngayong Alert Level 3. After our discussion, susunod na ang pagko-communicate ng inyong chiefs sa inyo kung ano mga dapat na susundin na alituntunin patungkol sa ating trabaho under Alert Level 3. So importante na malaman natin ang mga guidelines, ang mga protocols before tayo magdesisyon para hindi tayo sumablay sa ating mga ginagawa sa opisina. So until then, we will be hearing from each other soon after the LEM. It will be through your chiefs para malaman ninyo ang aming napagkasunduan at na aming na talakay sa LEM mamayang hapon. So sa muli, sa ngayong linggo, kahit na nandiyan nakaabang ang threat ng COVID Omicron variant, let us maximize our work as much as possible when we are inside. And of course, especially when we are working from home. And be safe, everyone. God bless us all.
Thank you po, Ma'am Lim. Ngayon naman po, pumunta naman po tayo sa pag-awit ng awit ng Maynila. Susundan ng awit ng NCR at ng DCS hymn. Wala. Ulitin natin.
Bayang mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas noon, iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhikais sulong ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal. dangal itong bayan, mga lungsod ng NCR, sa puso ko'y ang adhika isulong ka, ang tangian. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
Okay po, at dito po nagtatapos ang ating virtual flag raising ceremony. Muli po, wag po natin kalimutan na mag-sign up sa ating flag raising attendance. Ang link po ay naka-flash sa inyong mga screen. Maraming salamat po at mag-ingat po tayong lahat.